Yeah, I had a great time today. I think it was spectacular, yes.
There you go, that's the word.
I think it's
Great.
something I want to do to get into shape or something, you know? Look at trying to stay more healthier, active.
Initially, I was working with another group, and I was frustrated because the people weren't coming. So I stopped at the little pizzeria down the street, and for some reason they didn't have my usual order ready. So I just wandered up the street, and I found all these people laying in the grass. And I approached them. Initially, I offered to pay them to go to a lacrosse game. Well, not pay them, pay their way in to go to a lacrosse game. And then, you know, the next day I came, you know, would you like to go for a swim or something like that? And that was kind of the hook, and just drew them in that way. The process I follow is usually starts the evening before or the afternoon before, where I go to the various sites and I start recruiting people, asking them if they're interested in coming. And the next morning I'll meet them at the bus exchange. I'll give them their bus tickets, and then I drive off to the swimming pool, and I wait for their arrival. They come in, then, you know, I look after all the financial things.
We do have a policy which we've had all along, which is that we believe everyone's welcome into these facilities, and we want folks to feel comfortable and not feel that they have to be formalized or in some way, in compliance. So we work with the Parks and Rec department here at the pool, and they go through the lost and found and provide opportunities for folks to pick up a towel or a swimming trunks or a bathing suit if that's what they need to be able to participate. And we're relaxed about what people can wear when they go into the pool. And in former years we weren't, and that was a bit of a barrier for people. They didn't maybe have the proper shorts in this sort of way. So we're trying to relax those things so folks can feel comfortable getting here when they get here, that they can get here, and when then they get a swimming pass, that they can do so without necessarily having to jump through some hoops. To do the kind of work for this initiative, we look for a couple of qualities. The person has to be quite approachable, and they have to be able to establish a rapport quickly with the clients.
When I initially approach them, you know, I identify myself and give them a quick preview of what the program is. You know, a stick of gum goes a long way. You offer them a stick of gum and they accept it, and then you have a little chat. I found that you have to be brutally honest when you're talking with them, and again, I'm stressing talking with them, not at them.
We do get skeptical about people who especially offer something for free, because I mean, as we've learned mostly in our lives, not much is free, right? You know, I mean, so it was
Different.
Yeah, it was a little different, but the way he did it was just fine. I mean, he went through somebody that we did trust, and I think that if they're really into offering outreach to the people that need it in this city,
And I think this would be a great program for them.
Exactly. I think this would be a great way to do it.
We've looked at what it is that might get in the way of people with no income or low income accessing swimming pools and ice rinks and that sort of way. And one thing that we've clearly identified is the financial piece, and we're looking at how we can give people passes without making them jump through bureaucratic hoops or identifying themselves necessarily.
I mean, it would even be nice if they would give us a discounted bus pass. You know what I mean? Something monthly. Like, it wouldn't be so bad to budget it in if we had something to budget for, right? But as it sits right now, only certain people qualify.
The largest barrier I found was the transportation. Where the majority of the clients were, it was in the downtown core of Nanaimo. And our swimming pool and recreational facilities are further north, and it's not within easy walking distance.
So we provide bus tickets for folks, and that's typically how we do that. We meet them and go to the bus station, and they get on the bus and come up here, and we give them a bus ticket home again too, so they can take the bus back downtown or wherever they want. One of the things that folks who are homeless face is that everything they own they typically have with them, and they've boiled themselves down to the very, very small handful of belongings, and that's the whole world in many cases.
A lot of the people are, like we call shopping cart people, where all of their possessions are contained in that one shopping cart, and they just want to protect it at all costs. And it's very difficult to load all that onto a bus. It's not allowed. That's one of the major barriers, and quite frankly, we haven't found a resolution for that yet.
Certainly the Parks and Rec Department and the City of Nanaimo, we don't have a daily contact with street homeless folks, So we knew it was going to be important to hook up with agencies who did have regular contact with this population we're trying to reach. And so we worked with the Salvation Army, we worked with Samaritan House, which is a women's homeless shelter. We worked with Tillicum Lalem, they are an Aboriginal Friendship Centre. And also we used Nanaimo Family Life, who was our key partner in this, and they're hosting the initiative.
I think certainly for the individual, the idea that they can come to a community recreational centre and feel like they're part of the community and a sense of belonging. They also, I believe, it would increase their self-esteem and their self-worth, because they come and they get to enjoy and just feel a little more connected than they may have previously.
I think what's nice is they get to go in the pool, and often they go in the hot tub on a cold day because it's a way of warming up, and I think it's just a normal thing to do, and I think that's a big kick for folks, is just doing what everyone else does and participating in the thing.
I think for them personally, one of the big factors is safety. For that 2 hours that I've got them off the streets and participating in activities, they don't have to worry about their usual concerns of getting robbed or mugged or whatever happens to them, on a street level. For that 2 hours, they're safe.
I would definitely recommend this to anybody who asked me about extra physical fitness, or that was just suffering from depression, or anybody who was looking for a way just to keep fit or just to have fun. Definitely, and add a little more to their life. I think it definitely will help a lot.
It's like the Body Breaks logo, keep fit and have fun.